Hi everyone, my name's Becky Brown and I'm one of the designers for the Morris & Co studio.
And I'm Kaitlyn Stracey and I'm the new graduate designer. Today we're filming from our beautiful studio in Loughborough and we're really excited to show you our new collection that we've developed alongside Free Spirit. We're looking forward to hearing your feedback, how you plan to use some of the fabrics and even your favourite designs and colourways from the collection.
To give you a brief background, Morris & Co started in 1861. We pride ourselves on being the original Morris & Co company. We have continually manufactured his outstanding collections of unmistakable fabrics and wallpapers since then, and we have original Morris & Co archive. So alongside his fabrics and wallpapers, it includes his logbooks, his diaries, and we've even got his printing blocks. And this all continues to inspire myself and the team to recreate new and existing designs for the Morris & Co studio and for everybody to enjoy.
We've developed so many beautiful collections with Free Spirit and they're a really fantastic company to work with. It's so nice to work with a company who understand the values of the brand, the ethos of the William Morris legacy and the beauty of design. Together we continue to uphold this legacy of William Morris.
So we're going to show you our new collection, which is called Thameside. And this is such a beautiful collection. We have delved into the depths of our archive at Morris & Co. And we have discovered new and original colourways in the Morris & Co wallpaper logbooks from the 1960s. These patterns are not only beautiful, but they are authentic in colour. And we have found some amazing, remarkable colour combinations and pairings, which we have studied and we have recreated for this collection. There are chalky hues of blues and greens that are abruptly interrupted by the fiery reds and vivid yellows. Furthermore, we have rich chocolate browns, soft pinks, offering a unique insight into William Morris's more calmer take on colour. William Morris was a master of repeat, so you can see the designs work really well. They have a beautiful flow to them. They are inspired by nature. You can see leaves and undulating patterns that just work so beautifully on their own and together. I think layering them together, you can create such a warm and inviting look that's beautiful as well as timeless.
Now we'd like to take you through the collection and take a closer look at some of the designs and the colourways. First up we have Strawberry Thief. We have this in 4 different colourways and in 2 different scales.
Shall we have a look at the first colourway? So Strawberry Thief was designed in 1883. It's one of William Morris's most iconic designs. It was actually inspired by a thrush that he found in his garden, scrambling under the netting of his strawberry patch and stealing the fruit from his strawberry plants. So William Morris created this design and we've recreated some of the colourways.
Yeah, so this colourway is really beautiful. It's a great colour carrier because it has a base of this really lush strawberry red and then these bright pops of green throughout. So because of the scale it would be great for quilting in more small squares and overall it's just a really beautiful pattern.
We've also got this design in the same scale in the indigo colourway.
Yeah, and like the last one, a great colour carrier, but this one has this deep blue base and then bright pops of red in those little strawberries and then this really lush gold colour carrying through the bird. So it's really versatile. There you go.
And in the larger 2 scales we've got this beautiful chocolate brown colourway and then we've got these clashing pops of the green and the pink just to give it that kind of modern look as well.
Definitely, and I think with this one, because of the larger scale, it would be really well suited to dressmaking in those kind of like larger garments and swaths of fabric. So there you go.
And our final colourway of Strawberry Thief in the soft aqua colourway is absolutely beautiful, and we've got these highlights of the orange as well, which is a beautiful pairing, yeah, with the ochre popping through as well.
And this one feels really modern, even though it's like developed from archive prints. I think that this one would be really great, especially for fashion and dressmaking.
Beautiful.
There you go.
So next up we have Apple.
Here we go.
So So this was designed by John Henry Dale in 1877, and John Henry Dale was William Morris's chief designer, and he actually designed quite a few of the designs within the collection. Actually, this design in itself, Apple, was in May Morris's bedroom. William Morris's daughter had this design within her bedroom at Kelmscott Manor, so it was a very popular design for William Morris.
Yeah, and this one I think is a really good two-colour go with. So it's very soft and subtle, but it has these little pops of blue within the apples themselves. So even though it's quite tonal, it also has this little go with blue that could sit really nicely with other patterns as well. There you go.
We have developed two other colourways. So we've got this beautiful kind of greeny teal colourway, and Kaitlyn will show you the little pops of the in the dots area. We've got highlights of this beautiful pink that kind of, again, it creates this more modern feel, and it twists the colourway really beautifully.
Yeah, it offers a little bit more contrast than the other one, I think, as well. And then this one, which is this beautiful tonal green with these little pops of a soft orange and yellow in the fruit as well. There you go.
Thank you. So next we have our pink and rose design. This is a really popular design, and we've produced two beautiful colourways. Pink and rose is just such a beautiful design. It's one of Morris's design where he's continuously been inspired by nature and bringing the outdoors in, and it has these intertwining roses and carnations. It's got a beautiful flow to this design, quite a strong vertical repeat as well. It was originally hand printed with two sets of block wood prints, so it had quite a few colours within the design, so we were able to colour this design in many different ways and twist the colours really really beautifully.
I also think that because of the density of the leaves, although it's not particularly ditzy, I think that it would be really great for quilting as well as fashion, and the tonal pinks with the contrasting greens is a really, really pretty colourway. And then there's this one as well, which is in a little bit of a smaller scale, and this one has really harmonious colours, so the tonal blues, the tonal greens, and these really fresh floral heads which have nice fresh white in them as well.
We're going to show you our willow bough design. We've done in two colourways, and you'll probably recognise this design as it's one of William Morris's most recognisable patterns, with these intertwining stems and these really, really pretty delicate willow leaves. It has an enduring, timeless appeal, which definitely defines Morris's reputation.
Yeah. And I think that this one, because the scale is quite ditzy, it can be a really great non-directional go with. And although it's tonal in the leaves, the stems have these little pops of orange, which mean that you can put them with more contrasting fabrics and they'll sit in really nicely with those.
Thank you.
And then this one as well, which is in this beautiful burgundy with the pops of pink in the leaves, and again a beautiful non-directional go with, and this one a little bit more tonal and swaying towards the pink spectrum. There you go.
So next we have our blackthorn design, which is really, really popular. This design was first adapted by the Sanderson group and became hugely popular. It's got so many twists of colour within the design. We have recreated blackthorn in the most authentic colour palettes, but it still looks really modern for today as well. It has this kind of surface printed look to it, which is absolutely beautiful. And it has this kind of contemporary feel as well. It's modern, and we've also created it in some stronger colours.
Yeah, and I think that with this one, because it has these small sections that are in themselves self-contained, it's really great for placement quilting patches, and also because it has so many twists of colour in it, it's a great colour carrier, so it can be paired with a lot of different designs within the collection.
Really nice.
And then we have this one as well, which has this beautiful golden type of base with chartreuse leaves running throughout, and it offers a little bit more of a neutral selection, but still with these beautiful pops of pink and fresh whites throughout.
It's beautiful, that one.
Yeah.
Lovely. Then we have our seaweed design. This was created again by John Henry Dale in 1901. It's a seaweed kind of underwater design inspired with this Art Nouveau feel to it. We have reproduced this design for fabric and wallpaper, and it's a really popular, one of our really popular designs within the archive.
Yeah, and this one feels very contemporary, even though it was made, you know, over a century ago. And this one has this beautiful dark blue base with these bright pops of red throughout, which work really nicely in terms of balancing the overall print. And at this scale, it's really great for dressmaking and larger swaths of fabric.
Thank you.
And then we have this one as well, which is in a much softer colour palette and at a little bit of a smaller scale, but still large enough that you can use them as placement panels and for fashion as well.
So pretty, that one.
So pretty.
And finally, within the collection, we have our incredible daffodil design that was designed by John Henry Dale in 1859. And within the design we've got these fantastic tulip heads with this really strong vertical repeat. Actually, most of the designs within the William Morris collection were named by the second most prominent flower within the design. So here this design's called Daffodil, and as you can see there's little daffodils in the background of the design, which is really sweet.
Yes, and again this one's a really great colour carrier because there are so many little pops of colour in them. For example, look at the stalks of the daffodils there. They have these little pops of red and orange, which is really pretty. And then this one, which is at a little bit of a larger scale, so it offers you a little bit of variety in the collection. This one's really great for placement panels and large placement prints.
And it's got this beautiful russet kind of colourway that William Morris is so known for, and these beautiful like greens coming through with the fresh yellows as well. I think it will be a really great design to use. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you loved the collection as much as we do. We can't wait to hear all your feedback, any projects you've been working on that you use the collection for. Please let us know. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.